Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube broadcast of today's Boston Red Sox Historical Tournament. This is episode 14. Region A, Round 2, Series 3. There's a lot of numbers there to make it a lot simpler. It's the 1981 Red Sox, seeded number 49, and they are playing at the 2002 Red Sox, seeded number 32. As we move along, this is 1 month anniversary of since we started our tournament, and we're probably a little behind schedule, but we will eventually make it up, and we will hopefully finish this in the month of October. In the meantime, let's get this set up. For those of you who have not seen any of the earlier broadcasts, let me show you what happened in round 1. 1912 got a bye, and 71 beat 37. This 2002 team beat 1963 in the third series. The 16 team, 2016, beat 1962. 1914 beat 1923. The 1981 team that is playing today at the 2002 team beat 1944 4-1. 1918 beat 31, and 72 defeated 85 in an exciting series. That is the first round. Let me show you what's happened here in the second round. In the first series, the 1912 Red Sox, who had a bye, defeated 72 4-2, and in earlier this week, 1918, in an exciting series, defeated 71 4-3. Well, here we are. Let's get down to the field here, and we'll get everything going. 81 facing 2002 baseball. Out of the Park 27, there we go. We will set this up, and we'll show you how we do it. If for some reason you haven't been on an earlier broadcast. We load the game. Historical exhibition is what we're playing. Actually, we don't load the game because we just finished. This is a new series. We are playing a new game. And it is an historical exhibition, which is an automatic 7-game series. It's actually made to replay World Series. We are not replaying the World Series, but it's set up in that format. 1981 is the year we go to. The defensive era. Boston Red Sox 59 and 49 in a strikes shortened season. They are playing in the year 2002, the power years. '93 and '69, the Red Sox had good teams in the early part of the 21st century. 7-game series, 2-3-2 is the way we play it. There's no DH in our tournament. We are going to split the era here. It is 81 and that's 21 years, so that's 10 years, so it's going to be 1991 is the strategy in the era we're going to play. We're going to use the end-of-season rosters, 25 players, and no injuries. And that's how we set them all up. Let's create the series. Here we go. One of the things we do here with the teams, and we'll do it first with 81, we ask the AI to arrange the lineups and the pitching rotation. So I don't influence any of these teams with what I know, or better yet, what I don't know. The AI is all set. And here we go. Dennis Eckersley from 1981 facing Pedro Martinez in 2002. What we do is we simulate the series until we get to a deciding game, and then we play it out. If that deciding game goes in favor of the team that is going to be eliminated and they catch up, we'll play another game tomorrow, and that's an elimination game. And if the team isn't eliminated, we'll play the seventh and final game the day after that. Well, without any further ado, simulating game one. And that is won by Pedro Martinez over Dennis Eckersley. The score of that game, 2-1, Boston of 2002. 81 down a game. We move ahead to the next game. This is Frank Tanana versus Derek Lowe. And 81 evens the series at one game apiece. Tanana beats Derek Lowe 6-3. No home runs in either of the first two games. Moving right along as we're going to have a travel day. We now travel to 1981 Boston from 2002 Boston. Wakefield, Chuck Rainey is pitching for the 81 team. And 81 defeats 2002 8-7. And home runs in the game, Carney Lansford, Walker. I don't know who C. Walker is. I'll have to look that up. Jim Rice and Carl Yastrzemski. Ojeda wins, and Urbino takes the loss. 2-1, the underdog 81 team leading in the series, Casey Fossum versus Mike Torres, game number 4. And the 81 team takes a 3-1 lead in the series by defeating the higher seeded 2002 team and quite frankly, a much better team. They win 2-1. Aponte wins over Howry. That game was won by the bullpens. 2002, Manny Ramirez hit a home run. We go to the next day, and we're going to play this one. Pedro Martinez, Dennis Eckersley. It's an elimination game for 2002. They've got to win. Let's play the game. Batting lineups for the 2002 Red Sox playing in 1981 Fenway Park. The difference between the two parks, no seats on top of them. Monster. In 1981, Johnny Damon leading off in center field. Shea Hildebrand, the third baseman, batting second for the 2002 squad. Manny Ramirez hitting third in left field. Cliff Floyd hitting cleanup in right field. Nomar Garciaparra at short. Hitting fifth, as you can see, a lot of home runs on this team. Brian Dahlbeck, one of my favorite Red Sox players at first base. Hitting number 6, Jason Varitek catching. Batting seventh, Carlos Baega, the second baseman. He did not play the whole season with the Red Sox. He's playing second and batting eighth. Pedro is batting ninth and doing the pitching. For the 81 Sox, Carney Lansford leading off and playing third base. I believe he won the batting title that year. Dave Stapleton at short, batting second. Dwight Evans, who's made several appearances in our series, hitting third in right field. They've got him in the right spot. Jim Rice in left field. Hitting fourth, Rich Gedman doing the catching. Fifth, Rick Miller in center field. Hitting sixth, Carl Yastrzemski at first base. Hitting seventh, Chico Walker. I don't know who Chico Walker is, and indicated by the 17 at-bats. I still don't know who he is. Dennis Eckersley batting ninth and doing the pitching. Let's start the game. 2002 has to winner. The series is over. Eckersley on the mound. Johnny Damon steps into the batter's box. It's 1981. And here's the first pitch. And he walks him. As you can see, there's a screen in left field here in 1981. If we do a broadcast from 2002, there will be people in the stands on top of the left field wall. Eckersley pitching. Ball is hit into right field. That ball's caught for the out. Hillebrand is out. Evans throws the ball back in. Manny Ramirez. Manny in the playoffs, 4 hits, 17 at-bats. He's got a home run and 4 runs batted in. There goes the runner. It's a stolen base. No throw. Eckersley pitching to Manny. 2-1 delivery into left field. It is a routine out. Rice puts it away. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Actually, we don't head to the bottom of the first. We have Cliff Floyd up. I miss Johnny Damon, who is now at second base. Base hit? No, it's going to be caught. Miller chases it down, puts it away. The inning is over. Now we go to the bottom of the first. No score here in 1981 Fenway Park. I apologize for losing track of the play-by-play. I'll do that a couple of times a game, maybe even more than a couple of times a game. When you're checking the monitor for the chat to see if there's anybody you have to talk to, and you go back and forth, having 2 Boston teams are confusing enough. I'm going to make a few mistakes in the broadcast, but it's still fun. Here we go. Martinez facing Carney Lansford, 278 in the series. Elimination game for 2002. On the ground to third, that's going to be a base hit. Hillebrand could not make a throw. Dave Stapleton, 2 for 18. Pedro gets the sign. Here's the delivery, and there's the bunt. It's a good one. He is out. Runner goes to second. Lansford at second. Dwight Evans up. Evans 0 for 9 in the series. He obviously has not played in every game. Pedro pitches, and that ball's hit into center field. A base hit. Timely hitting for this 81 squad. The run scores. And the 81 squad is leading the 02 squad 1-0. And if they win this game, they move on in bracket A to round 3, and 2002 goes home. Jim Rice leading. Looks like he's going to be leading all hitters with a .412 average, does he? Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Home run, 3 runs batted in. Ground ball to third, and it's going to be another infield hit. Unusual 2 ground balls to third base where there was no throw in the same inning. Rich Gedman, 6 for 19, having a good series. No home runs, 3 runs batted in. Pedro delivers. And there's a fly to left. It's going to get by the left field. It's going to hit the wall. 1 run's going to score. And it's a 2-0 lead for 81. Pedro has pitched in this series before, not with this team, but with other teams. And Pedro had a great season in real life, 20-4. However, he started off slowly here. He's going to face Rick Miller, whose .429 average is way above his norm. Pedro delivers. That looks like it's right at the right fielder, and it's caught for the out. It's going to score a run. 3-0, 81. Carl Yastrzemski. He's homered 4 RBIs in the series. Ball's hit to short. Throws to first. First inning's finally over, but not before the 81 squad scores 3 times. We head to the second, 3-0. Dennis Eckersley now has a lead. Eckersley has lost his only game in the series, but it was a close one. He must have lost that 2-1 game. His ERA is 2.00. He only allowed 5 hits and a couple of runs, but he did take the loss. Nomar Garciaparra hitting .333. He steps into the batter's box. Here's the delivery. That ball's hit in the right field and caught for the out. Brian Dahlbeck. Dahlbeck came to the Red Sox from independent baseball and played several seasons, and I thought he played well. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. Eckersley's got his first strikeout today. Jason Varitek, recently fired by the 2026 Red Sox, 3 for 14 in the series. And he takes ball 4. Carlos Baega, I'm not sure why he's playing, but the AI put him in. Ground ball to third. It gets by the third baseman off his glove. Will it be a hit? It's called an infield hit. The official scorer graciously does not give Lansford an error. Pedro up, 2 on, 2 out. The 3-2 delivery. Pedro deep in the left field. That ball's going to be caught by Rice. We head to the bottom of the second, 3-0, 1981. Pedro had a rough first inning. Going to face Chico Walker hitting .333 in the series. Be curious to know why he's playing. Hit in front of the plate. Throws to first for the out. Dennis Eckersley up 0 for 2 in his one game he played. That ball's hit into left. That's going to drop for a base hit. And Eckersley gets himself on with a single.
Good, Candy.
Carney Lansford 1 for 1 today. 3:16 in the series. Pedro looks in, gets a sign, throws. He pops it up. Foul territory. The catcher's got it for the out. 2 down. Dave Stapleton looking for his third hit in the series. He's not going to get it. He swings and misses. Runner holds as the ball got away from the catcher. Pedro gets the sign, checks the runner, the 3-2 delivery. Ground ball to short. Throws to first. Get the runner. And we head to the top of the third, 3-0, 1981. To catch you up, 1981 leads in the series 3-1. If they win today, they move on to round 3 in bracket A. If they lose, we play another game tomorrow night. Speaking of tomorrow, I have a Kentucky Derby broadcast. I haven't done a horse race broadcast in a long time. Should be fun. It's going to be at 11 a.m. Saturday morning. Eckersley facing Damon. Damon in a right field, base hit. Eckersley now facing Hillebrand. Hillebrand is 0 for 1. Lined out to right field his first time.
Strike 3.
He takes called strike 3 over the outside part of the plate. Manny Ramirez with only 4 hits in the series, but one of them is a homer. Eckersley delivers. Ball is going to be thrown to second, but not in time to get the runner. Damon is a good base stealer now in scoring position with only 1 out. Ramirez at the plate. Eckersley's 3-2 delivery. That ball is hit in the left field, base hit. Runner scores. It is now 3-1. ...2002 catching up a little bit. Cliff Floyd, only 2 hits in the series. This would be an appropriate time for him to get another one. Runner on first, 1 away. The pitch. Ball's hit to second, short for 1. Back to first, double play. The inning is over. ...2002 picks up a run on the top of the third. We head to the bottom, 3-1, 1981. Pedro, who settled down after that shaky first inning, facing Evans, Rice, and Gedman. Strikeout on the outside part of the plate. As Evans just watched it go by, he's not a happy camper. He thought it was a ball. Rice 1 for 1, hitting .444 in the series. Hit to deep left field, but that's going to be... Oh, it bounces in front of the left fielder. Base hit. It looked like it was going further than that off the bat, but in fact, it fell short of the left fielder. And runner is on first for Gedman, who's 1 for 1 today and has an RBI. Gedman swings and misses, strike 3. 2 outs, runner still on first. Rick Miller up. Miller in the right field, base hit. Miller having a great series. Runner goes to third, he's safe. First and third, 2 down. Bottom of the third, 3-1, 1981 team. Captain Carl Yastrzemski up. Pedro delivers. And he walks it. Bases loaded for Chico Walker, whoever the heck Chico is. Ground ball to short, gonna throw to first. Chico is out. We go to the top of the fourth, 3-1, 1981. Nomar, Brian Dahlbeck, and Jason Veritek to face Dennis Eckersley. Here's the pitch. Nomar to left field. That ball is caught by Jim Rice. Brian Dahlbeck. 3 for 16 in the series. Looking for hit number 4. Here's the pitch. Ball's hitting the left center field. That ball is caught by Jim Rice. 2 up, 2 down for the 2002 squad. Forgot which Red Sox team was up. Veritek hits it back to the mound. Going to throw to first. 1, 2, 3 go the 0-2 Red Sox. We head to the bottom of the fourth, 3-1, 1981. Once again, can't say it too much. This is an elimination game for 2002. Here we go. Pedro facing his counterpart, Eckersley.
Strike 3.
He struck him out. Called strike 3. Pedro facing Carney Lansford's 1 for 2 today. Hitting an even 300 in the series. And he swings and misses. 2 strikeouts for Pedro here in the bottom of the 4th, and it is Dave Stapleton looking for only his 3rd hit of the series. The pitch. Sounds good. It's in the left field. It is caught in the corner in left field, and the inning is over. Head to the top of the 5th. Still 3-1. 1981. Eckersley facing Biega, Martinez, and Damon. To center field, deep. That ball is over his head, bounces the wall. Biega slides into second base, and he's got a leadoff double here in the 5th. Eckersley now in a little trouble, facing Pedro Martinez. I'm sure they're looking for a bunt. Here's the pitch. There they get it. Throws to first. It's a successful sacrifice. And there's a runner on third. Represents an insurance run. No, excuse me, represents the second run of the game for the 2002 team. If they can get that runner in, it'll be 3-2. It'll be a 1-run game. Johnny Damon, 1 for 1 in the game today. The pitch. He looks at a strike called over the inside corner. There's now 2 down. Runner still on third for Shea Hillebrand, who's 0 for 2, hitting a respectable .333 in the playoff. The pitch, it's hit into center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. It is now 3-2. 1981 as the 2002 team creeps up, catches, trying to catch the 1981 team. It is an elimination game for 2002. Manny up. Manny's 1 for 2 with an RBI today. Eckersley delivers. There goes the runner. He is out trying to steal. Inning is over with the steal attempt trying to get into scoring position, but he didn't make it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 3-2. 1981. 2002 needs to win the game or they go home. 1981 sends up Dwight Evans, Jim Rice, and Rich Gedman. Ball 4. Evans on first. Jim Rice 2 for 2 in the game. He's going to be 3 for 3 as that's going to roll all the way to the center field wall. This may score a run. It does not. They get the ball in, and the runner holds up at third. Rich Gedman up 1 for 2 with an RBI. Nobody out. Second and third is occupied. Pedro Martinez has had better games. He's pitched 4 innings, allowed 8 hits. They've hit him pretty good today. Gedman stares out at Pedro. Pedro's 1-2 delivery hits the ball to short, holds the runner at third, 1 away as he throws to first. Infield playing in paid off. Rick Miller up 1 for 1 with a. He also has an RBI. Pedro delivers. That ball's hit the boy. It's a base hit. No, I read it wrong. I lost the ball, so let's read the play-by-play from the log, if you will bear with me. Game log. It is a base hit, ground ball. I missed it. It's an infield hit. That's why I missed it. Didn't get out of the infield. We return to the game. It is 4-2. Carl Yastrzemski's up. Beatles has a trailer on that ball. In fact, I may do that. Last couple of games I've been losing it. So let's see if in the game options I can put that ball trailer on there. Follow ball, no. If you'll bear with me, we'll find it here in a second. Well, I don't see it right away, so we'll look for it and we'll put it on for the next game so I don't lose track of that ball. Sometimes it's hard to follow on the screen. Kari Yastrzemski 0 for 1 today. Runner on third base, 4-2 for the 81 squad, looking to knock in another run, and he takes ball 4. He walked the second time. Chico Walker up 0 for 2 today. That ball's hit in the right field, and it is going to drop for a base hit. Walker's going to have a double. Run is going to score. It is 5-2, and the 81 team is getting closer to eliminating the favored 2002 Red Sox. 5-2, Pedro's 9th hit of the game. He's allowed Eckersley up. For the life of me, I don't know why they didn't pitch around to get to him, but ground ball to third. Line drive. He picked it off the ground. I thought it hit the ground, but it was a line drive. It is an out. We go to the top of the 6th. It's 5-2, 1981. Let me take a moment, see if I can get that ball trailer. Not sure I remember what it was. Well, who knows? Can't change the ball size, or I would. I'll find it and put it in the next game. Okay, here we go. 2002 needs 3 runs to tie it. They're going to send Manny, Floyd, and Nomar to the plate to face Eckersley. Pops it up high in the air in the infield. It is an out as Walker puts it away. Cliff Floyd 0 for 2 today. That's going to be in the gap. It's going to one-hop the bullpen wall, and he goes into second base, sliding with a double. Cliff Floyd on second. Nomar up. Nomar 0 for 2. Nomar needs a hit. This would be a good time to get it. Ball's hit in the right field. He gets it with a runner score. The runner holds. Runners now on first and third. 1 out. Brian Dahlbeck up. The one thing I remember about Dahlbeck, he is a clutch hitter. Eckersley gets a sign, checks the runners, the pitch. Ground ball to first, going to throw home. He is safe at home. The run scores. Garciaparra goes to second. And Jason Varitek comes up now with the tying run on first. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Eckersley checks the runners. Here's the pitch. Hit to left field. That's going to drop for hit. Well, they send the runner. They hold him. Bases are loaded. The 2002 team coming roaring back. Tying run on second. Go-ahead run on first. Infield comes in for 1981. Carlos Baega up. Eckersley. Pitched 5 1/3 innings so far, 8 hits, 3 runs, struck out 3, walked 2. Facing Baega's 2 for 2. Here's the pitch. Baega hits it in the right field. That ball is over the right fielder's head. 1 hops the wall, 1 run scores, 2 run scores, and it is a tie game here in the top of the 6th. 2002 has now evened the game. Eckersley's still on the mound. I don't know how long the AI will keep him in. but it is a tie game. Ray Sanchez now pinch hitting for Pedro. Second and third, one away. The pitch. Ground ball to second. They hold the runner. Throw to first for the out. Bill Campbell coming in to pitch for the 1981 squad in a tie game. Both teams, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Johnny Damon ups 1 for 2 today. The pitch. Damon in the right field base hit. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And the 2002 squad takes a 7-5 lead here in the top of the 6th inning. They've come all the way back. They do face elimination. This 5-run inning was just the tonic the doctor ordered for the team to get some momentum, as Bill Campbell is now to face Shea Hillebrand, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Runner on first, 2 down. Ground ball to third, up with it, throws to first for the out. The inning's over, but the 2002 squad scores 5 runs, take a 7-5 lead going in the bottom of the 6th. Carney Lansford up for the 81 squad. 1 for 3 today. Now the shoe's on the other foot. 81 needs base runners. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. Rolando Araujo. That was his first pitch of the series. Dave Stapleton 0 for 2. Slow roller back to the mound, picks it up, throws to first, and he beats it out for a hit. Runner on first, Dwight Evans up. Only 1 for 11 in the series. He got that hit tonight. Here's the pitch. And he walked him. 2 on, 1 out. Jim Rice up. The dangerous hitter is 3 for 3, hitting .500 in the series with a home run. Tying run on first. Araujo checks the runners. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Ball's hit into left field, and it is out of here. It's over the fence into the net. Home run went 404 feet, and the 1981 squad now leads 8-7. We're going to watch that one more time. There it is, into the night. Hall of Famer Jim Rice. If they win the game, Jim Rice will most certainly be the series MVP. Bob Howery now coming in to pitch for the 2002 Sox. Red Sox bullpen was not spectacular in 2002. Gedman up. Nobody on now. 2002, a run down. Ground ball into left field. Actually, it was a line drive, base hit. Rick Miller now up 1 for 1 today, given a great series. 7 for 15. The pitch. He walked him. First and second, still only 1 out for Carl Yastrzemski, who's walked twice today. The pitch. Pops it up in the air. Third baseman's got it for the out. Howery now facing Chico Walker, 1 for 3 with an RBI. 2 on, 2 out. Here's the 0-2 delivery. He pops it up. And it is hot for the out. But the Red Sox score 3 runs on a Jim Rice homer. We head to the top of the 7th, 8-7, 1981. To fill you all in, 1981 leads the series. 3-1. They're ahead in this game if they win. 2002 goes home. 1981 goes to round 3. Bill Campbell facing Manny Ramirez. And he walks him, tying run on first for Cliff Floyd, who doubled his last time up. And he walks. Frustrated dugout yelling out at Bill Campbell, who's put the tying and go-ahead runs on with a walk, and probably the best shortstop ever to play for the Red Sox in their 125-year history. Nomar Garcia-Parra steps into the batter's box, hitting .333 in the series. Campbell's delivery. That ball's hit right back to the mound. Throws to second. They get him. Runners on first and third. 1 away for Brian Dahlbeck, 0 for 3. Check swing. There goes the runner. He's up by a mile. I don't think anybody but the AI manager would send a runner in that spot. 2 outs now. Runner on third takes the sacrifice fly out of the game. Bill Campbell pitching to Dahlbeck. Ball's hit in the right field, base hit. Turns out they don't need it. We're tied at 8. Clutch hitter, Dahlbeck. Singles. Veritek coming to the plate, 1 for 2 today. Swing and a miss. Inning is over, but not before the 2002 squad ties it back up at 8. We head to the bottom of the 7th. MV, hey MV, how you doing? Thank you for coming by. Bob Howery on the mound. He's pitched 2/3 of an inning. Allowed a hit, walked 1. Will be facing the pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Pinch hitting for the pitchers, Tony Perez, followed by Lansford and Stapleton. That ball's hit into the right field corner. It's off the wall. Perez rounds first, hits the second. He slides in with a double. The seesaw battle today. First, the 1981 squad takes a lead. 2002 came roaring back. 81 takes an 8-7 lead. 2002 ties it at 8. And here in the bottom of the 7th, 1981 team leads off with a double. They lead the series 3-1. They win, they move on, and 2002 goes home. If 2002 wins, we'll play tomorrow another elimination game. Carney Lansford, who's 1 for 4 in the day, steps to the plate. He hits it in the left field. That ball's going to be caught. Throws to third. Can't believe the runner tagged up. Never happened. Only in AI games would that happen. 2 down. Now, nobody on. Tie score, Dave Stapleton. I know I'm complaining about the AI, but you got to use the AI manager. Grounded to second. It's going to be on an error. Is there's going to be a throw. Error on the second baseman. You know, you don't want to influence the game by making a decision, so you let the AI manage. Sometimes it does a good job. Sometimes it doesn't. Tied at 8. Dwight Evans up. Runner at first. Evans with a hit today and an RBI. The pitch. Ball's hit into center field. That ball is caught for the out. The inning is over. We head to the top of the 8th. We're tied at 8. Luis Aponte coming in for the 1981 squad. 2002 will send up Biega, probably a pinch hitter for Howie, and then Johnny Damon. Aponte's pitch. Ball's hit into right field for the out. One down. Lou Merlone, current 2006 Red Sox broadcaster. But in 2002, he is on the bench for this team, and he comes in to pinch hit. Aponte delivers. Ball's hit to second, picks it up, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Top of the 8th. Johnny Damon's had a good day, 2 for 3 with a couple of runs batted in. Here's the windup in the pitch. That's hit to second. Gonna be thrown to first for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the 0-2 squad. We head to the bottom of the 8th. We're tied at 8. Frank Castillo coming in for the 2002 Red Sox. Gonna face Jim Rose, who's 4 for 4 today. Tied the game with a 3-run homer his last time up. Actually, they went ahead with his 3-run homer. Here's the pitch. Will he be 5 for 5? He won't. Castillo strikes him out. Rich Gedman, 2 for 4 in the game. Here's the delivery. That ball's hit deep into left field, but it's going to be caught for the out. And Rick Miller, 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs. This part of the order's done a lot of damage. Ball's hit to center field. That ball is caught. 1, 2, 3 go the 1981 squad. We head to the 9th. We're tied at 8. Close game. Winner, if it's 1981, moves on to round 3. If it's 2002, we go to a game 6 tomorrow. Aponte into his second inning of relief, facing Hillebrand Nixon, who's in right field, and Floyd. Here's the pitch to Hillebrand. That ball's hit hard into center field, but it's going to be caught for the out. Trot Nixon, first time up today. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit on the ground to second. Throws to first for the out. And Cliff Floyd's 1 for 3 here in the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch. He struck him out to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 81-8. 0-2-8. Carl Yastrzemski's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. Chico Walker, and then obviously a pinch hitter. Yugeth Urbina comes in for the 2002 squad, pitched a couple of innings, has a loss. He's allowed 3 hits, 1 earned run, struck out 4, walked 3. He's going to face Captain Carl. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but it's a called strike 3. Yastrzemski goes back to the dugout as Jerry Remy comes in to be a pinch hitter. He's got 2 at-bats in the series and 1 hit. Will we go to extra innings? Let's find out. Urbina delivers. That ball's hit into center field, but it's routine. 2 down. Urbina facing Gary Allenson, who comes in, the catcher, pinch hitting for the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Pops it up high in the air. Foul territory. The catcher's got it for the out. We head for the 10th. We've got extra innings here in game number 5 in our A bracket between 2002 and 1981 Red Sox. Bob Ojeda coming in. Garcia Parra, Dahlbeck, and Veritek. Coming to bat. The pitch. It's in the air. It's going to go roll all the way to the wall. It's picked up by the center fielder, and we have a double. Here we go. Ojeda's giving up a double. Nobody out. Go-ahead run in the form of Nomar on second. Doug Mirabelli coming in to pinch hit. The pitch. Mirabelli in the left field, but that's going to be caught for the out. I can't believe it, but he's tagging up and he slides into third base. Hustle play by Garcia Parra. He's on third now. Only one out. The infield will have to come in. Ojeda facing Jason Veritek from the right side. Veritek a switch hitter. Ojeda a lefty. Here's the pitch. He walked him. In at the corners, second and shortstop playing double play depth. One out. Carlos Barriega, 3 for 4 today with a couple of runs batted in. He's a tough cookie today. Ojeda gets the sign, delivers. Ground ball to third, throws home. They're going to get the run. And the score remains 8-8 now. 2 outs, 2 on. And a pinch hitter, Benny Agbayani. Where the hell did they find this guy? Stepping up to the plate. It is his first at-bat in the series. Ojeda checks the runners, throws, and they strike him out to end the inning. Gotta love that AI computer managing. John Burkett coming up into pitch for the 0-2 squad. Carney Lansford coming up in the bottom of the 10th. Burkett gets his sign. Lansford into the corner in left field. Will it be a single? It will be a single, base hit. Winning run, series winning run on first. Burkett has not pitched in the series. Burkett is a starting pitcher. He's coming out of the bullpen. That was his first batter. He will be facing Dave Stapleton, 1 for 4. Will Stapleton be bunting? Let's find out. Burkett gets the sign. No, swings away. Ground ball to third. Same as a bunt. Runner goes to second. The game-winning, series-winning run in the form of Carney Lansford is on second base. 1 out. Dwight Evans up 1 for 3 with an RBI in the game. Burkett checks the runner, gets his sign. Here's the pitch. And they walk him intentionally. Runners on first and second, set it up for the double play. Walking a player in front of Jim Rice, pretty dangerous. Rice 4 for 5 with a 3-run homer today. Runners on first and second. 1 out. The runner on second represents the series winning run. Burkett checks the runners, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit in the right field. That's going to roll to the wall. The series is over. The game is over. And the Red Sox from 1981 upset the Red Sox from 2002 and move on in the Boston Red Sox historical tournament. Unbelievable. It's an upset. 81 beats 2002. Quite an accomplishment. As we go to the box score, let's go to the pitching line because there wasn't much pitching in this game. 9 runs, 15 hits, no errors for the 81 squad. 2002, 8-12 and 1. Eckersley starts, goes 5 2/3, allows 7 runs. Horrible game. But Pedro wasn't much better. 5 innings, 5 runs. The bullpen for both teams gave up runs. The bullpen for 2002 was worse. Winning pitcher Bob Ojeda, 2-0 in the series. He pitched an inning, allowed a hit, no runs. Losing pitcher Burkett pitched only a third of an inning, allowed 2 hits. And the game-winning run. I will write this up. It'll be on my Facebook page. You can read all about the entire series for the Red Sox. Let's hit a couple of buttons and see who the MVP is. It's got to be Jim Rice, right? And MVP, Jim Rice of the 1981 Boston Red Sox. There it is. Red Sox from 1981 win the series 4-1. Want to thank everybody for coming by and everybody that will see this on YouTube later on after they read the Facebook write-up of the game. I want to thank you. It's a Friday night. Tomorrow, I want to also remind you that we have a Kentucky Derby simulation with the 13 Triple Crown winners at 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Anyway, that's it from here. Want to thank everybody for coming by, and we'll see you all tomorrow morning.